Bitcoin is making itself ready for a very massive move that is about to come. And Bitcoin right now looks like it has a lot of indecision. Looking at our monthly candle right there, we have a doji candle, which will be very important for the Bitcoin price. The stock market is also getting ready for a massive breakout towards the upside, and the dollar is about to crash towards the downside. So currently for Bitcoin, we are trading in weekends, so that is very important to keep in mind. In weekends, we usually do see reduced momentum, but right now in the short term, you can be seeing we are creating lower highs, and at the same time, we are creating higher lows. So we are currently not clearly trading in an uptrend or in a downtrend on the 1 hourly time frame. And guys, this is very important to know because currently we are creating somewhat of a consolidation range, and we want to be seeing if we are either going to be trading in this uptrend or if we are either going to be trading in a downtrend. So what you want to be looking at is either a break above this previous high or a break below this previous low. And towards either direction, that is going to be indicating if we are either going to be in an uptrend or in a downtrend. And as long as Bitcoin stays above this support level right here on the 4 hourly time frame, which has shown a lot of significance right here in the past, well, then I'm still going to be bullish on Bitcoin. Okay, and as you can be seeing, we are currently also creating this resistance level, and we are also creating this support level right here. So we are currently getting squeezed in towards this symmetrical triangle. And what would be very likely is that we would be getting one more push towards the downside to be testing once again this support level. And at that moment, we are going to be deciding if we are either going to be getting a break towards the upside or if we are going to be breaking towards the downside. Okay, so on the bigger picture, this will be very important. If we will be breaking above this resistance, yeah, then definitely I'm going to be expecting way higher prices getting reached. But the more likely scenario would be that we are going to be testing once again this support level. And in that case, well, we are going to be creating somewhat of a head and shoulders pattern, which is a typical bearish biased pattern. So that is something to look out for. Okay, and if we are going to be breaking this head and shoulders pattern towards the downside, well, I'm going to be targeting the 25k target next. Okay, because we can be seeing this low volume range in between these ranges. So that is indicating that, well, if we were to fall down below this level, below this neckline, it is going to be indicating that we are going to be falling down very quickly towards the 25k level, because basically no volume has been traded in between these ranges. All right, and if we are going to be breaking out towards the upside, I'm going to be targeting this resistance level, which will be at about the 32k level. So it will be very important to watch this pattern over the coming few days, and also for the very short term, it will be very important to watch if we are going to be entering this downtrend or this uptrend. Now, looking at this support, of course, we have reclaimed this support level, which is looking very good for the Bitcoin short term. We are, of course, still trying to create this parabolic uptrend, but as I previously already shared in yesterday's video, well, all of these parabolic uptrends tend to not be very reliable, so take this with a grain of salt. But some very important developments for the Bitcoin longer term, while having a look into the weekly time frame, we are not creating a very bullish weekly candle close right here. We are still running in towards this resistance, and while having a look in towards this green candle, well, it's not really what you want to be seeing. This really looks like a bearish setup, to be honest. So this is something to definitely keep in mind. And even on the monthly candles as well, we can be seeing that we are creating somewhat of a doji candle, which is basically suggesting a lot of indecision right now coming in towards the market. And this is currently perfectly being reflected in towards the lower time frames, as we are currently creating this consolidation range. So yeah, the higher time frames are indicating the exact same as the lower time frames, and this will further confluence the importance of this pattern to watch. Okay, but keep in mind on the longer picture, well, of course, we are still looking bullish. We are about to see this EMA ribbons bullish cross, which while previously around always indicated the bear market bottom. So keep that in mind for the longer term. Okay, and then also having a look in towards the stock market, of course, because the stock market and Bitcoin are very correlated. If the stock market moves up, while Bitcoin also moves up. So right now, the stock market is really at a decision moment. We are about to break this massive resistance level. And whenever the trading of next week once again will be opening for the stock market, well, we will be seeing if we either going to be breaking above this resistance or if we will be getting this rejection and maybe even a double top on the daily time frame. Okay, so this will be very important to keep in mind. I do expect this resistance level in the end of the day to be reached for the longer term, but right now in the short term, well, we definitely do want to be having a look into what if we either going to be a break or if we are going to be getting this rejection. Also for the dollar, well, we are also currently trading at crucial levels. And if we are going to be seeing this breakdown, well, we are creating some kind of a head and shoulders pattern right here. So then we are definitely going to be crashing towards the downside. And this will be very good for the Bitcoin price, but of course will be very bad for the dollar. And well, if we are going to be having a look in towards this chart, well, we are going to be having our FOMC meeting at the red line. And we are also going to be getting our CPI data getting released at the green line. So guys, this is very important because usually what you can be seeing is at the red lines at the FOMC meetings, well, we can be seeing pivotal moments. Right here we had this uptrend and we moved down because of our FOMC meeting. Right here once again we had this uptrend and we moved down because of our FOMC meeting. Right here once again and also right here. Okay, so that is very important to keep in mind. At these FOMC meetings we usually do see very pivotal moments because of course the last couple of months we have always seen rate hikes happening, and this is usually very bearish for the Bitcoin markets. This coming FOMC meeting, we are very likely to see once again a rate hike happening. So it will be very likely that we will be seeing some kind of a pivotal moment and we'll be seeing some kind of downwards price action coming in because of this FOMC meeting. But at the CPI data, what we can be seeing is a very high volatility coming in all of these times. At these green lines you can be seeing a very high volatility spike. So definitely once again we can be expecting the exact same. All right, at this CPI data at this green line, well, we can be expecting a lot of volatility. And if at that time we are going to be breaking out, well, that would be confluencing exactly with the technical analysis that we are currently having a look in towards. So guys, that is something you want to be having a look in towards for next week. Right now, in the very short term, we want to be having a look in towards if we are either going to be trading this in towards an uptrend or in towards a downtrend. So guys, if you do want to be staying up to date about every single market development, be sure to be following me on Twitter. And guys, with that being said, thank you guys for watching and I'll see you in another update video tomorrow morning. And guys, bye bye.